Hello Aquarius, thank you very much for tuning in today. This is just a quick oracle energy read for the full moon. What's happening with the full moon at this point is there is a full moon on the 1st of October and it's a full moon in Aries. Aries being a cardinal fire sign and also the god of war. Interestingly, this full moon is conjunct with Chiron. Interesting energy because Chiron is the healer and the teacher. So we have god of war versus the healer and the teacher. Okay, I can see here instantly that you're feeling like your energy levels are slightly up and down. With this full moon energy, you know, 1 minute you're full of energy and are good to go, and have got the positivity and creativity to see a project through from one end to the other, and the next minute the energy is stagnated and you lose your focus. Can you see we've got the crystals and the focus card? This is a good time to ask yourself whether or not your ebb and flow of energy that we can see here with the ocean and your apparent changeability at this moment with high energy, low energy, enthusiasm, not enthusiasm, interest, boredom. There seems to be a paradox of energies here. Perhaps this is the perfect time to ask yourself whether or not you need a career change, whether or not you're studying the right course, whether or not you're committed to your creative passion at this moment. Perhaps the ebb and flow of your energy at this moment is the fact that you can't seem to begin and complete anything. There appears to be very little sort of commitment to completing things. When that happens in our life, it's usually because either we need to change direction slightly or we need a holiday. It can be as simple as just needing to take some time away from the actual mundane areas of your life. You know, there's an old saying, isn't it, that a change is as good as a rest. You know, it's quite difficult to travel with the current restrictions and things. You know, I appreciate that, Aquarius, but it is possible to take a break by doing something creative or artistic, or it is possible to take a break by just diving into a Netflix series and just getting completely and utterly lost in a great novel or something. You know, you can have time away on your sofa if you need to. I think what it is, it's getting time away from the busyness of your mind. You know, sometimes the mind is so busy, this is where it loses the focus. The mind sometimes has so many things to think about that it's difficult to switch it off, you know, or the body's tired, but the mind keeps going. And this is what can cause the instability of the ebb and flow with the ocean. You know, that one moment it's sort of gentle and calm and you know, you're tired, but I'm guessing that perhaps you even have some problems sleeping at this particular moment in time. And it's all to do with the difficulty of having, it's all to do with the difficulty and the problems of having an imbalance between the mind and the body. Perhaps the body is tired, but the mind is still thinking, oh, tomorrow I must do this. I have a to-do list as long as this. You know, can you find some way of disconnecting during this full moon period? I don't know, maybe do a little bit of yoga or something, or take up a 2-minute meditation. You know, there are so many resources available. What you're being guided to do and not do is to exhaust your energy so that you end up putting more energy into something because you lose focus than if you just took one thing, spent 1 hour doing it rather than 4 hours, and did 3 hours of something that was a bit more fun. You know, take a break from something and come back with it, come back and have a look at it with fresh eyes, you know. My advice to you during this full moon period is to care for yourself a little bit more. Lay down the tools, walk away from something. Don't feel guilty for the fact that you're going to sit on your sofa and watch a Netflix series from start to finish, or read that book that you've had gathering dust on the shelf for I don't know how long, you know, and just give your body and your mind time to relax. Get the focus of your body and mind being back in cooperation with each other, so that you don't have this to and fro or this unbalanced energy between the two. Thank you, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. I wish you a happy full moon, and don't forget to check back in with me for your weekly love readings if you have a special person in your life. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, give me a comment. You know, I do like to read the comments about what is happening in the Aquarians' lives, you know, and let me know if it resonated or not with you. And I'll see you next week.